Thank you for tuning in. It's Jahf Reach coming to you live and alive from the city of Jahf Reach. That's JAHFREACH, like I'm about to reach over there. You can find me at Jahf Reach. That's on Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and all that. Please do me a favor. Whenever you find me on YouTube, SoundCloud, or any forum, like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. I would be most appreciative. The journey has just begun. Now, I want to say thank you to everyone that contributed to me getting to this point in my life. I want to answer a few questions today about what I've started, which is my podcast show. This is the Jahf Reach Show coming to you live and alive from the city of Jahf Reach. Now, I want to get you guys to understand something about me as an individual, as a public figure, as a person, right? So I got started and got to this point not by actually doing speaking. I started off with music. Now, if you were to look me up, simply just do a Google search and you keep searching. I'm sure you're going to see some of my music, some of my songs. Some of them are also on my Facebook fan page. But I started off with conscious music, reggae music, and my first hit song was called Unheard Voices. Now, this is most important and fundamental to what I'm saying because that song was done trying to advocate for poor people and young people. So basically being the voice of the voiceless, the voice of the voiceless, the voice of the less fortunate, and also the voice of the underdogs, most importantly. Now, that story goes deeper than that. But I want you to understand something. When I did that song, I didn't know it would take me through the areas and avenues that I've been through successfully. I survived everything that was thrown my way. But I did that song about 14 years ago. So that was around 2009, I believe, around that time. So I ended up on 2 different television stations in Trinidad and Tobago, where I was born and raised. And I remember being interviewed and I was taking it lightly for the most part. I wasn't too... it was all happening so fast, right? It's like I went into the studio one day, I asked a guy to hear me out. He recorded the song for free and I wasn't sure of what to expect after that, but I did what I had to do to the best of my ability, and the song is still out there doing what it's got to do, and I'm grateful to God for that. Now, with that being said, I'm writing a book currently, so I don't want to give out too many details because I need you to look at the book or read the book or purchase the book to find out more in depth. However, I currently reside in the Greater Toronto area, so that's Toronto, Ontario, Canada, in North America. So what I was doing when I came here, I had this show to do, and I ended up, to make the long story short, I ended up getting my own place because I'm used to that. Where I came from in Trinidad and Tobago, I used to have my own place and everything. So, with that being said, I ended up living here and I met my kid's mom here and I started my own business. So what I'm trying to get at is I sort of left off the music for some time, but I already had a following on Facebook on my fan page. Now, the fans were so loyal. Thank you so much stayed there. They never unfriended, they never unfollowed. They stayed there. For years, I never touched the page, never did a post, never did anything. So I was going through a tough time, and what I decided to do was create posts that reflected what I was thinking. So I would encourage myself, you are a winner. You can do better. Don't think with your heart, think with your mind. Give yourself to somebody who deserves you. I was basically doing posts like that. And I realized people were liking it, and I was feeling good about it, and I was also encouraging myself. So basically I was killing two birds with one stone, and I loved it. And then I decided to do a video just out of playing around, but the words from my mouth and the meditation of my heart are always positive, so it was a positive video. And I posted it on YouTube and Facebook, of course, and the feedback was okay. There was no negative feedback, basically. So I sort of kept doing it. And then I moved to another city, was having a harder time, and had a lot of free time on my hand. And I did another video. And then another video. And then another video. So basically, I'm growing, learning, and graduating with every video that I do. And eventually, brave enough, assertive enough, knowledgeable enough, I started to do the Facebook videos live. Now, those did really well. Along the way, and on my journey, I was given so much opportunities to speak, to protest, to advocate. I'll get into these things a little bit more during the show. During the actual show and more episodes of the show and in the different seasons, I'm going to focus more on these things. So I'm basically giving you highlights and topics to look forward to, because I'll touch on this. Now, as my fan base, I want you guys to understand we are family. If there's something you want me to elaborate on, a specific topic you want me to touch on, even if it's about me, please feel free to email me, jahfreach@gmail.com. All of this information will be found also in the podcast. However, feel free to email me and ask me to speak on a specific topic or elaborate on a specific subject. I'm here for that. This show is all about being open-minded. It's all about willingness. It's all about challenging our mindsets and challenging ourselves to do better. Also, building confidence and self-determination and motivating each other. Don't mistake it. This is not about assumptions. This is about progressiveness. This is about growth. This is all about embracing each other while empowering ourselves as individuals and as a unit. Okay, so with that being said, I did a few public speaking forums and motivational speaking and testimonies and stuff like that, and it worked out really well, and I'm grateful for those opportunities because it's brought me here now, where somebody suggested that I have my own show. The funny thing though is, throughout my whole life, even when I did music, it was few people suggested to me that I should take it seriously and do music. When I did the video, somebody suggested it to me. When I did my show now, somebody oh my gosh, people have been suggesting things to me because I guess, a city built on a hill cannot be hidden. I always tell people stars are not created, they are born. So I really embrace life and this opportunity to be speaking. Some people say I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. That's not what it is. I tell people I already survived the worst, so now it's time for me to appreciate the best. And I'm not here to force or impose my beliefs on people, but I'm here standing in a non-judgmental aspect to hear from you guys. So even though I'm speaking and I'm sharing and I'm hosting, so I'm going to be having some guests, and the show schedule will be coming out or be released by next week, where the specific days to look out for the podcast, the specific days to look out for interviews, because I'm going to be interviewing a few people where I'm getting their feedback and their mindset. But I'm also welcoming you guys to email me and let me know if you have a specific guest in mind or you have somebody in mind that would be great for the show, so we can interview them, we can hear their feedback, we can get their point of view, because this is what this show is about. It's for you, about you, and to help you be better and do better. Not necessarily meaning that you need help. Let's not misinterpret my words. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it wrong. My show is all about asking questions, and I want you guys to ask me questions, because that's how we learn, and that's how we understand, and that's how we know better, right? So look forward to a lot of different quotes. Look forward to interviews. Look forward to different ways of viewing scenarios. Look forward to uplifting quotes and words and statements that can empower and change and affect change, positive change in people's lives. If you know somebody the show can benefit, if you believe it can benefit you or somebody else, don't keep the message to yourself. Share it with somebody else. Now, stay tuned. Look forward for more. You have so much more to come, so much more in store. And remember, it's Jahf Reach coming to you live and alive from the city of Jahf Reach. Use the hashtag Kaba. That's CABAH. Use the hashtag Kaba. A lot of people, that's one of my songs. A lot of people keep asking me, what does it mean? We will have an episode where we'll actually talk and focus on the actual song and word Kaba, where you understand where it's derived from, what it means, what it emphasizes. Oh my gosh, listen to me. This show is going to be, trust me, inspirational, motivational. It's going to be epidemic. Revolutionizing talk shows. We're revolutionizing a lot of things because we have that power within us. United we stand, divided we fall. Hey, a chain is as strong as its weakest link. We can do this together because we are better together. So I hope the second podcast, this one, explain a little bit more of why I'm doing this, how I plan to do this. And again, I welcome your views, comments, and reviews because we are about to do this together. I'm including you guys because it's you guys and women that helped me get this far. I'm appreciative. I'm not saying everything is perfect in my life. But I know I survived the worst for me to appreciate the best. I'll tell you something. I may not be where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, when I talk about, I want you guys to understand something here. When I talk about Christ or Christianity or anything that may seem or interpreted as a religious comment, I want you guys to understand every race, every ethnicity, every culture, every creed, and every religious belief is welcome to this show. This is a non-judgmental platform where everyone is welcomed. Let your friends know, let your families know, let your fans know, let my fans know. This show is a forum where everyone is welcomed. Your views are welcome. Your comments are welcome. Your feedback is welcome. Everyone is welcome. We appreciate you from now. We want to hear from you. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Speak out for what you believe in, because there's somebody else out there that is happy to hear that you said something, because we are not going to just bypass comments in this show. We are going to address it. We're going to specifically define it. Even if we got to break it down, I'm good at doing that. For those of you who already know me or know about me, you know I'm good at breaking stuff down. And that's what we're going to do here. You have a suggestion, you have a comment, you have a specific way you see things or view things, we will touch on it, we will make it a topic, we'll make it a subject, and we'll focus on it, and we'll get to some point where we all understand why, how, when, and where. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. I welcome you all This is the Jahf Reach podcast. This is the Jahf Reach show. And it's not only about me, it's about us. Togetherness, oneness, progressiveness, elevation, rising, surviving. Don't keep the message to yourself, please. Share it with someone else. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Look forward to some music and stuff like that also, because it's not going to be a show where it's strategic towards traditional. Again, we're revolutionizing this business. It's about time, and it's our time. Jahf Reach to the world. Thank you guys so much. You can find me at Jahf Reach. That's Google, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, Snapchat, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Until the next one, it's Jahf Reach, not Jahf.com. Salute. And remember, if you want to see some more about me, find me, look me up, and look at some videos and stuff in the meantime. And if there's a topic or subject I already touched on and you have questions about, or you need me to emphasize on a specific thing about that subject or topic, please feel free to let me know. Thank you. Salute. Kaba.